We've got the dumbbell, octagon shape, so many exercises we're going to be showing you with the dumbbells today. All right, we're using the dumbbells again, and we're going to do an exercise called Arnold press. So you're going to start with the dumbbells, one in each hand, resting on your shoulders. You're going to bend in your knees, drop down, boost the dumbbells up in the air. When you do, you're going to turn your palms facing forward, and these dumbbells are going to be touching together. Now, as you lower the dumbbells down, make sure you keep a bend in your knees, keep your core tight, pressure stays out of your back that way. You go to about a 90-degree angle down, and then notice you turn your palms in so they face your face like that. Then you're going to turn your palms back out, and then you're going to press the dumbbells back up. Okay, so it's a slow, controlled strength movement. Really try to time your breathing here and focus on not allowing your torso to lean back because we don't want the pressure to go to the spine. Okay, we're using the dumbbells again. This time we're going to put one dumbbell in one hand, and we're going to do an exercise called a single leg Romanian deadlift, and you're going to have a row at the bottom of the range of motion. So what we want to do is bring the knee up of the opposite leg of the hand that's holding the dumbbell. Okay, other arm is out to the side for balance. Your shoulders are pulled back. You're going to have a slight bend in the knee of the down leg, and what you want to do is hinge at the hips, and you're leaning your torso forward as you extend your leg back, trying to create a straight line from your heel to your shoulder. Now at that point, the dumbbell's hanging, palm facing in. You're just going to lead with your elbow up towards the ceiling, rowing the dumbbell up to chest height like that, and then you're returning back to this standing position, balancing on one foot. All right, so we've got the dumbbell in one hand, and it's going to be resting on your shoulder. We're going to do a lateral lunge. The dumbbell's just creating a little bit more offset weight up here up top. Okay, so what you want to do first is you want to bring whatever hand is holding the dumbbell, that same side knee is going to come up in the air, and you're going to want to elevate the knee to about hip height. Okay, so the knee comes up, and you're going to step out to the side. Moderate step out to the side, making sure both of your feet are facing straight forward. You're stacking your body weight over that foot. You want a straight line from the hip, knee to the ankle at the bottom. Okay, so take that moderate step out of the side, slowly lower yourself down, keep your torso tall, just enough power to get you all the way back up when pushing off that foot. And as your knee comes up, that's when you want to press the dumbbell up above you. So knee comes up, dumbbell comes up. Okay, we've got one dumbbell in each hand, and we're going to do a reverse lunge with a curl to a press at the bottom of the range of motion. So first things first, palms are facing your hips on both sides. You're going to extend one leg back behind you, touching the toe to the ground, but keeping the heel high. And what we want to do here is then bring the rear knee down towards the ground. You're going to keep most of your body weight on this front leg. You're going to hammer curl the weights. You're going to press them all the way up above your head and bring them all the way back down to your sides before you step up out of the lunge. Now, as you come up out of the lunge, I really want you to focus on keeping your body weight here on this front foot, driving off the heel of the front leg and using your glutes on the front leg to do the work. The hard part about this exercise is staying low in the lunge, so make sure you continue to breathe and exhale on the way up out of the lunge. Okay, we've got one dumbbell in each hand, and we're going to do a reverse lunge with a lateral raise. So you want to make sure your shoulders are pulled back, the palms are facing here, your feet are close together to begin, but you're going to reach one leg back, extending that toe back, keeping the heel high, and at this point now you've got most of your body weight on your front foot, but you're going to drop that rear knee down towards the ground. Okay, once you get down there, you're going to move your hands laterally to this lateral raise, okay? And you want to try to make sure you keep a slight bend in the elbow, and when you do a lateral raise, you want your hands to come about as high as your shoulders. Try not to go too much higher than shoulders. It puts a lot of stress on the shoulder. And I want you to make sure that at the bottom of that range of motion, you're not allowing the knee to touch the ground at all. Okay, we want it to stay off the ground because we really want to challenge the legs here too. Drive off the heel of the front foot on the way out of the lunge, and then make sure that you're really trying to use your glutes on your front leg. Okay, exhale on the way up. Okay, so we're going to do what's called a renegade kickback with a dumbbell in each hand here. You need a wide base of support with your feet. Okay, you're going to keep your hips slightly elevated. You want to make sure you keep your core engaged the entire time. This is a three-part movement, so we're going to show you how to do it. First thing you want to do is exhale as you row one of the dumbbells up. You're going to point your elbow towards the ceiling, and you're going to extend, kicking that dumbbell up into the air using your triceps as you extend. This is a full body movement. Everything is engaged in your body to try to help continue doing this movement under control. Make sure you breathe as you're extending up towards the ceiling. Inhale on the way down. Find a breathing rhythm that works for you, but this is about stability and control. Really try to keep your hips from sagging down low and maintain your composure the entire time. Okay, so we're gonna do a thruster next with one dumbbell in each hand. So the idea is to create as much power as possible on the way up to have your hips and lower body assist with pressing the dumbbells up above your head, okay? So first we start with the dumbbells kind of resting on the shoulders, elbows are gonna stay kind of pulled in, palms are gonna stay facing each other the entire time. You get a nice wide stance here to drop into your squat, feet are gonna be a little bit externally rotated so we can engage the glutes. You wanna start by driving the hips back and down into the squat. Once you get to the bottom of the squat, get as much power as you can on the way up to get those dumbbells up above your head. It's that assisted movement here, right? We're using the entire body to create power to get those dumbbells up. So you're gonna exhale on the way up, and I want you to inhale on the way down. Okay, we've got one dumbbell in one hand and we're gonna do a single arm thruster. So the dumbbell's gonna be resting kind of on the shoulder there. We've got a nice wide stance in the feet, slightly externally rotated. Okay, first things first, we're gonna drive the hips back a little bit and down into the squat, and from the bottom of the squat position, we're gonna fire up out of that position and create as much power as we can to create a lot of velocity to assist with pressing that hand straight up above overhead. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down.